Yes, give time some time to expose time. His Excellency the President, John Dramani Mahama, on Ato Forson as Finance Minister, Omo aso ayeshi pay efa new tax bia. Omo de aba. Omo introduce 5% service fee, another 5% tax on dollar withdrawal. Ibedi unkomo ama media no so amanfo abechiro madwen pa akekọ madwen achiro mama say in fact or highly incompetent na on san kanokre ade ntra amanfo e kan dance me ma onchire mu no achiro wadwen ama me e wo comment section best was say ni die mu obe like video no da ma subscribe button so click the notification icon for latest updates abechiro wadwen dia ama me e wo comment section best was oba so anu achiro for so enya bi ahwe. I remember say e ko 24 election mu no ene ba ko mienu miensa edi mu akotrepa e nuisance taxes. Said the end is for framing and now almost talking about levy, COVID levy, and a betting tax. These three prominent taxes, and this is what termed as nuisance and as a nonsensical taxes. Nuisance tax and as a nonsensical taxes. Because oh, sika no many but so a has a crana ya when you two be as and Libya eno ewo fear must yati levy. What I say? One was at the Nigeria share bet Eddie when your horse come be I should name your board dinner or kuya must yati betting tax. What I say 80 Mahama near this voting as a campaign for LPP buying a cheap. I say young Pamos uncle of Fuemu, young Pam Kilfrat and Trushan, young Pamu, minor, young Pamu, Emma Gana 40 as I say a Pamu. It's over Kunyamwa, anyone say Ato Forson and be a finance minister. And I don't betting. Ato Forson can say he knows how to generate revenue into the economy, into the system without introducing new tax. So on for tax biama, he knows how to, generate revenue. So basically, Obama case about minimum. Abra on for taxes via Emma. And call later. And who say betting tax only if you want and levies only if you. But interestingly, COVID-19 levy no omo many from where can say there. IMF deal be or one there. Omo ntimi enye for but I normal. E wa ne hu say omo de bibi a friend dum so levy be e ba abontene. Ama no Ghana for say hey Ato Forson ato wa na ka say unim how be say mesika bo me abra for tax bi ama. It add na my levy from say dum so levy e ba 1 cedi per liter. Ustofu adana mo dia no e ba be hiem e ato mu hwe bibi mu hwe ye e ma omo defense no ba nyina say hey munyai MP fofra konwa so na fuel at 14 cedis. Now no nyame adom any ato modern dollar aba fa bedru 10.3. Aba fuel edinam 10 and 11 and 12. It is a the ones require be kan ho a the fuel at 11 the ones require be kan ho a 12. It is still enuru mo fra konwa mo 14 point something mo ja ho enuru ye ama me kai on this same issue e said in get ya go ka say oh say Ghana for ye that any ye nya ye ntwa dum so level ni mo ni ensan fa fuel no enkoda bia bia beto na eda 14 say sana Ghana for pa. And I was so disappointed in him because someone as honorable Senator should know better. Say that one no can asem no na a dollar na aba from but na dollar betima sa akosoro ama na imagine semu but he never thought of that. Okasawa he just spoke just like that because dollar aba from and ode ho enije keka do ope ka say anyhow what I say ode ho enije keka do ope as the dollar no as that do abo so agiro say 8 million cost review as ya bo no ya stamp say 8 million cost review what I say Emma you say fair July no doom so levy no omo de buy if you to every petroleum product be na 1 cedi and that so you do got fill gallon or got to 1 gallon 4 liters and that so say it was say can be say dollar ebo as a say dollar and 12.2 what I say ama fuel ebo say fuel and am 13 point something it is all the doom so levy be can fuel ho a fuel as I could do 14 cedis baby a MPP ja akonya na to na fuel eda no ho ana fuel ebo asan akwakoda ama Ghana for any abre na renka bi shemu Ghana for yunjunu we hu no edi ho bobo no ene bi hu say no almost at the tax for be abai na mo from e fe no dollar tax na sa dollar tax no for every dollar withdraw bi abai bia no service fee that's on better tax of 5%. Na levy 1% and ko feel me who dey but now no almost ko withdraw dollar bia wo ska go dollar account ko withdraw dollar 5% and omu betie na I don't know comedian na wo just say dey Mahama ede asokwan eda ne atenchena omo ye krokro da dwom omo nka no kre ediga na fa be kama dwan atre sese
ene anam ndc fo asa yo me mani bi na yenim se omo yi levy afiro abro omo fa tax bi ama yo man ene omo de dum so tax bae introduce tax atoto niamam ama manfo kra ye home kreti ye da sole ya omo sa kofa forest tax aba 5% forest tax eno ye den ya omo se ene de odo dollar ananse o pounds ni waburo che sika koto bank na wokoyi a ene de omo uji mu 5%. Ye wa Dramani Mahama eye kionet aban ndc aban akonfo aban no ene de wo so du sika waburo che sika koto bank wanga sa wokoyi akokra wonyema o uji mu 5%. Ye wa Dramani Mahama ade na o my Ghana e ko nanim na mo sa atwe o man de ne ko na chi bese 10 years ade obi esam nanim fifira branya ne sika de akoto bank no a wo mo ekoyi na ade ene wo kwaji mu 5%. Na me wonwa se o mo na ti wo ye Ato Forson no ene de ye hu o social media bi o mu nyina aduane akotete owura bi begina ho se enuru July na dollar duru 4.2 ene o betina social media no wo kam se dollar nkwa wonya bi sisa ene o de akra ne niam ene ese de NDC na ban a oboa ma o mo ba power no se do masa de 5% asa be jam no eti ye head oba be ka o social media no mo ye Ato Forson o mo pega ato ede ne kotena adua so no se o mayi atwede na firi ato ase di se ato be da sifam se ye hwe ba bi a dollar aduro a o mo asa de sa tax we 5% a o mo sa de abeto wo ko yusika wanga sa ko wedro sika o mo de 5% ye beto so no ni enhwe eniema e bekoso wo Ghana because obi e kra niema ya de 5% enya de so no de be hye no o de beto niema no so ama wo na me nwanwa se governor Bank of Ghana ebe kate se ene de remittance amanfo send remittance ma Ghana ebe ga brochire ni na send sika de aba Ghana abra wonim se sa cedi no ebo dollar no eye artificial mo de fertilizer bu ase ayesa agric ebura ya man fertilizer no bosume pepepe ubo sa bo passe enu bi na na mo aye no eti wono oti abrochire na obeto sume obeto ayon rosa ebuo ni gina de gina no be dollar no so eni cedi no mo ate so no be obeto sume nta na ayon rosa ebuo ni de gina ye nte so eti be de wodi sika na bagana onfa mo bekipu na de orifie onfa ma enu ti na mo kamu no na ne sa 5% do ya mo asa yin enu kwa de mo sa asemu kra ade na NDC mo pa ban mu mo ma amanfo ho ntono MPP for katre Ghana for say abato e wo nsunsuaso enti wo koto aba hwe aban a obeboa wo because wo de wonkwan hye aban kro ni nsem mfie 9 enti abato we e wo nsunsuaso MPP baba mu mo hwe eniema MPP eye ema oman Ghana na NDC baba mo compare sa ni mi na mo hwe NDC bae o se tax MPP introduce nyina na nye o mo be yefo ye hwe tax ahodo om dia be jam Ghana fo ni hwe de ti ya kom dia bai sa forest tax eye dollar tax pound tax om dia bai enu ti ne kacho se NDC abawi eye na da aban don Dramani ma o ye don la ya don won ka no kre na abawi eye abanfo abantantan kionet aban akronfo om na aba om bebu o man no om be so om hwi o man ni sika nyina no de ko Penyah, sa tax we de minim se enu December de one we atale ko ntimi to bi maaba because eniema bo be ye dene na ye nua bi be ka se enu July na dollar adu 4.2 me so me ka che se enu December na dollar adu 20 me so me ka che se enu December edi enimi na dollar adu 20 Penyah me do obi bi ase oba so anu ahye no ma enu aso TV me da mo ase bibiri
Abusiafo bole Idi Amin John Mahama the new tax aba. Your friend dollar tax. Say dollar account. Now we come say we kwa kuyi dollars. And they are kwa ne ma ba Ghana na say we dey di dwuma bia. Bole Idi Amin Mahama so better 5%. Enti say we withdraw $10,000 utia $500 as dollar tax. And all the bagana sikema currently exchange rate. You use even Forest Bureau would no less than 7,000 Ghana cedis as tax. On one we see was somewhere new movie free the aquacoto banker. Also walk in back. And they say businessmen, more so can more cranium my if you are bruche. More diga sometimes you will need dollars. You will need to withdraw dollar from your account to perform business transactions. Monty na monty ye say 50 and air crate. John Mahama say, wow, dollar account, wow, physical boom. Say, oh, could you see cana? Yeah, 5%. Almost say, on where you betting tax a free or. And then, almost the doom so levy about replace it. Almost sign the dollar tax as seen about pay so. So, right now, they are collapsing businesses and enabling gamblers to promote social vices. Mom was such stupid government, Ghana, you and then you're moving the second independence by papa dollar tax.
TV. December 2024 as in Yamanko Yeno. What was the price for a bag of cement? 85 cedis. And now I'm saying Yamanko Yeno, cement price, Bako air. Iron rods, one track air. Anya, any stones. Compare the prices then to the prices today.
Okay.
In the economy, they were able to mampa. Now taxes are hora. Aban say me bad. Be taxes a free ho. Eko yi levy 1% free ho. Eko yi betting tax. I no company. Your money ni na etua betting tax. And your money ni na etua levy. Oh, 1% this car through Mumwa. Obi until levy. Oko agent when send it through agent into levy unless your personal phone or your personal contact and I would send the levy I bet it. Internet your taxi poor on my money in an etua. You those two ni free home. Now NDC or company any honorable promise yes say COVID levy ye be ye free home. Communication service tax ye better so no and ne ye free home and as it is still there. But
so what you say IMF is saying it's in COVID-19.
It's a brand now omo campaign no. Minua. Now omo catch say ye be COVID levy free hono. No omo nim say IMF. It means one kind of crunch Ghana for. What's your explanation for Galamsey? Omo say oh, omampani ewo opposition and this opposition no. Now omo nim issues no I what Galamsey mu senate here. Omo ba ban mu na ombe hu ye. Enti na hu nim no. Oko share Ghana for bo eye den. Omo yi enu free ho no na omo de dum so levy bae a obi a wo man mu etue bi. Omo yi nu free ho no so na ye discuss before our show is starting. Electricity ensuo ya to easy electricity mu 2 times. Accumulated interest of over 17%. Ensuo ya to mu over 4%.
So when the MPP left office, fuel was 14 cedis. And when the NDC took over, they managed to bring it down to 11 cedis, 12 cedis. Now it's 12.99. That is on Well Ghana. Then it is 13.44 with Shell. Total, I've not checked for that of Total, but I'm talking about the major, the major producers or the major brands. I'm not talking about the Zen, the other, what's the name, Star Oil and others. I'm talking about the major ones. But basically, when the NDC took over and they managed to bring it down to 12 cedis, to 11 cedis in some instance, they introduced 1 cedi levy on every 1 liter of fuel. So reason being that they cited the fact that the dollar has actually the cedi has appreciated as against the dollar, so the fuel prices has come down. So they deem it necessary to actually introduce a levy or a tax on fuel so that they will be able to make money out of it or revenue to be able to pay for our gas in order to be able to power our light, our electricity. It was somehow a good move, but somehow too it was too much, because 1 liter being 1 cedi on every liter, it means that if you are buying over 200 cedis, you are paying almost close to 20 cedis on 200 cedis fuel, which is too much. Now, what they cited as a reason why they were introducing that 1 Ghana cedi liter, 1 Ghana cedi levy on every 1 liter, was the dollar against the cedi. Now the dollar has actually gained momentum against the cedi. The cedi is now declared as the worst performing currency in the world. The dollar is now trading at when you check the Bank of Ghana rate, they will be telling you 12 point something. But if you go to the bank looking for dollar, you will not get dollar at that rate. So you have to go to those black market, the abochi people that are actually selling dollar. And to them, if you go to them, if you are selling, they will be buying it at 13 point something. But if you are buying, you will be getting it at 14, 15 cedis. So you see that basically the dollar has actually gone back to where it was, as against where the cedi was as well. So what they cited as the reason to actually introduce that levy has now actually kind of vanished. So basically, it now means that basically we are paying the same amount of money that we used to pay for fuel during the MPP's regime. It just goes to tell you that, you see, this was a move, the move that to bring that 1 cedi levy on fuel was a panic, or it was a move that was like, it wasn't well thought through. It was a move that they kind of hastily, they kind of passed it hastily. They didn't even actually think about the long-term effect of it. But now it is now actually affecting us. People are feeling it because fuel is now going for 14 cedis. When in terms of shell, it means that with the 1 cedi levy attached to it, which is what so many people coined it as a D levy, it means that you are now buying fuel at 14 cedis, 44 pesos. When it comes to oil, you are buying it at 13 cedis, 99 pesos, almost 14 cedis. So it means that basically we are paying the same amount of money, or we are even paying more for fuel because the D levy is there. A lot of people are not actually taking into consideration. A lot of people actually kind of do forget about this fact that there's a levy that we are paying for 1 cedi on every liter of fuel. So basically, you ask somebody, the person will be like, "Oh, the fuel is trading or fuel is selling for 12 cedi, 12.99 or 13.44." No, because there's an invisible tax or an invisible amount that's actually attached to that amount that you see on the pump. So it just tells you that most of these politicians, they are just kind of, it's like they are giving you with this left hand, then take it with the right hand. And that is what is actually happening. People are feeling it, but a lot of people seems not to kind of pay attention to the fact that we are actually buying fuel at the old rate that we used to buy during the MPP's regime. So things are basically not the way. That's the reason why the issue of pricing in terms of when it comes to lorry fare and those kind of things is still high. That is politicians for you. But you have people that the youth coming out to actually defend whatever, whether it's good or bad, they are all actually there to defend their political party. That's not how politics is supposed to be done. If you are even supporting a party, I don't have a problem you supporting party A or party B. But make sure that even if your party is in power and your party is actually not doing the right thing, you should hold them accountable. In that way, people will get to realize that they cannot take them for granted. But if you are there and basically your party, assuming your party is in power, let's say the NDC is in power right now, and the NDC is doing something that is not right, and you are an NDC supporter or NDC member, and you don't talk about it, you keep on defending, the politicians or your leaders will actually take you for granted because they know that no matter what they do, they still have their base that will support them. In that manner, it is you that will suffer the consequences because the suffering that we are talking about, the issue of fuel that we are paying at a higher cost, the politicians don't feel it because some of them, they have fuel allowances. Some of them, the amount of money that they are earning, you are not earning that kind of money, so they don't feel it. How much more you? So don't defend politicians blindly just because of the fact that you are supporting a political party. So no matter what they do, you are behind them. If you are somebody that is actually going in that tangent, it means that you continue to suffer, and the politicians will take you for granted because they will never take you serious. Because knowing that no matter what, their base or their fans or supporters will support them or keep on being behind them, they will keep on misbehaving. Even though I thank God that things are now changing, because in the previous regime, which is the NPP's regime, you could realize that a lot of people didn't actually vote, and others too also actually came out to vote against their own political party. So things are changing, and we pray that things continue to change so that politicians wouldn't take us for granted. politicians wouldn't take us for granted. That is the only way we'll be able to hold our politicians accountable and make sure that they live up to expectation. What they promise, and they make sure that they deliver what they promise. Peace. So if you like this kind of comment, or if you like if you have a different view or different kind of divergent view to what I'm saying, you can actually drop it in the comment section so that we actually deliberate and discuss more about it. Peace. It is all about Ghana. We are here to actually make Ghana great. So that is all about it. So you can also kind of follow me so that for the next time we can actually get to actually link up and talk more. And I promise to actually follow back some of you that actually tries to follow. So peace. Bye.
My power nini. Anumpuka. My power up. Puka ne kutamino. Mahama. Bomodia nebra street no so. Na yama puka bottle de eya ye dim nti niam agumu a wonhu my power up me bu afu din mi se menya video bansam front meye sesia no monim sa tax foforo abade mo akwa app no so akwhwe se tax foforo aba e won krofo sika so monim de business aboso kai fo konkonzafo no tro mo fi so ba betete niam so ama mo kwa fast paper sa mo ba mo ntete so ma driver phone to bi aban bia ba driver ni e no to nani si ne so anfa fuela o be fast papers aboso kan for so ti ono ma yo ma dwen so mo ntete papers so because mo ko fa ye ne dollar no na e wo soro ye betiti Ghana scan ka ye di be ye free education ye di akwa $1 dollar se dollar nka bebi ogina na ga CDC ni pre challenge ena dollar so no ntie foko ono ntie obia ena esi a dollar ena waje praga ena okoi we asa ye we politician wo ba be politics amen for politics mfa dollar so man mfa fuel so sa ne ma mienu we obia eni obetimi a stop no because Ghana ha yen nim hwiye Manchester po e di soja ye kura nya papa ye bibia ye kra nti obia eni obetimi a chi dollar ejina ho. But ye betimi aye bibi ama bibi aye yie ama timoemufo ho atomo ye ni hwi kura na ye raw materials ai ye raw materials enti na ye papa na nado na opeso ya no ye trainways se si a ukọ no offside ho a ebrobo ayefo kotokuo no matese no mu to no 5 million 6 million ebrofu franso aba enti we anka train station na train no kwan na anka obeye no na anka kopie no odin region ho a train the fin of aba acha em say by 2 hours by 3 hours obeba because traffic in train so na do aye say adwuma ni nyina enti na ye gradual process na make am search and destroy party Mahama Sade tax fufura aba dollar tax monko app no so na monko hwe wo dollar account no ukoyi a ye beto dollar tax ono ase ye spread bad news so no no the news ni beto so ama ye so ye hu na ye ka bi sese anyame adom nye obi a na ekuta ewe TV wani dem obi wa ni TV se kra na onye ni ye TikTok nti okoso a no nkotie konkonsa obenya movie ahwe TikTok omutimi load movies ni bi begu so obehwa season 1 a ko season 3 short movies ni nyina wo so papa no wo China na nyame nhira no na Mahama dollar tax na odi aba na wadwen kire wo sei wo be so say scan dia masa me jemfi wo se mo de mo be pass mo be implement ade bia mo twan ade asa na nkrofo ada no ma na 13 o chena 40 na me say sa ade na start no on the 12 me hu date na start on the 12 ade nkwasi dollar tax na odi be to nkrofo sika so dollar tax na odi be to nkrofo sika so me ma pe me sika saving na me ye no dollar account se na be dollar ba sura menye bi no who the tax be to so abra bank fo nso no wo kwakwa dollar account no be yi bia omuti omudie and then every month be on a bank na nkasa no you pay them bank na nkasa wo save wo no uti omuka because every month be omuti percentage bi wo that's any part that's an penny sika be dollar account all the tax be to so now wo kura den Bolly Van Dam den na ye osa sesi ana wo si tax bi ana na do de ba ye na enye nso tax no wo yi bi na odi bi ba the QNet president ayenya dollar account na woji no woji ayeden wa fa niam ohu Where did he? Me boy. Wa fanya. Me se bra. Bra na me se bibi kakra ma. Who the tax about $2 account so I'm a businessmen abedwane. Who cry so na so kwa pay investors aba. Na kwa pay investors ba nipa na oba na okuta dollar na oba o. Or the dollar na be di juma bebre. Now the tax good dollar the dollar account so the fear brochi di aba ha na. Now I didn't try say. Eh na di asem kure nya ye ya kan yo na ye ntie. We say wi asa ye wo hu. E twa e wu be babone. E twa e wu babone. Me say we oba na wu akwala na na so ya dia me say uti ube bi nkan wo na we dey ya to ababone mi dem man to be vote my MPP obi ani mo to abafun ye bebre o onu akasa gina ha o ka se se me wonim na wa fa ne ma o se monim na mo kwato abane ma NDC a mo betia na watonga na dollar account na edit tax atoso no dollar account na we bie na wo fi se wo ye oga wo bebuga no e the tax say 5%. 5% wo be yi bia e bete 5 na busa won say wo ye ahia mo na mo dollars mo na mo nim e transaction no wo ye ahia na ye bete ya ti 5 free mo wo sika na e be kan he wo wa branya wo sika na wo wa ko save no Mahama bet na wa to tax dollar tax ayi rade woli commando search and destroy party. You don't need dollar account oh. Me da cedi na midi. Ade ehun hian kwa no sori o implement it. No de akọ na nkofo no muti parliament ofo no mu a ebi mu ya kromfo no. No ma ade atom. Ade any dollar account government in power. What can we do today? And 9 months oh. You go so ko. Account 3 years. How many months? 3 months. Me boy. We go so kind. Umbe ka hwe mfa memba no ho ho. You go so 2-1 umbe ka hwe mfa memba no ho ho. E form school no ho ho. Eno umbe ka. Asa be gina wa asa to bomb ba kwa to prom say wo the tax beto eyi dollar so bia o dollar account bia wo the tax beto so. Teachers no so nya wadwen so be tuo muka. No ma ko school sa kwa kira de ye bia school aban school fo akira IBA school. Exactly 9 months ye ntuo muka. Eno de wo nka baby a ubenya sector ubetwe skefi anu na ehia wodi same jefi no nua be ma no ko si gold anu no enu anso wonim se eye den ya na enya abotare ma na 4 years no do NDC obi anu obeba pa obi nti wo fa by hook or by crook na wasesa Ghana sika hye obotom se wodi we need the businessmen na echi na timomfo Ghana fo na asabe nyame ehiro mu kakra na omo obie dollar account no sabetiti wo mu sika no Mama, you're crying for what? You are a thief. Oh, you're crying for. Oh, what do you real dear? You are a thief. Young can sabi. Sammy, my young cat was a week when me was so. One way I saw your own body, mammy, banning in your school. So be on your sister, crash on your school. 2, tia teachers a cat. 3. What say, over dear tia, the tia. And then number 3 a chen chi nyina tum na wo chi nyina tum na da tie beto aba na wa be yi uni twa sidi na yakwoto aba na ma ba wumia de manya ka chen mo nya na adwen se ye votima na wa be chichi obi enya sanka anka no nka so bete ne kakanka mia meye ni hege wa app no so what be da se mi save mi sika bank yan ka sa mi tua tax man bank yan ka sa mi ko iska dollar account no tibi na wo wasadi your friend is saying, a 2 beto me sika so. Na den kro no ni. Tesa wo say bibia, wo na wo so ko fa investors aba. Investors so fi no kro mu ba, o de dollar na ba ye adwuma. Bebre wo international dollar account, o be kiska na fi na account mu abrochi, na oba na per dollar bia no tini 5%. E be de na adwuma na akoso, o mbeba. Search and destroy party, who be say bibia, who say bibia na wo wi awoko. Na fe de ba umia ba na wa be yi because time a wo ba ye no wo se ye wa say bibia ka dompe 5 cedis zama wo se wa say bibia ka dompe ana na do be fa ye o se enye hwe dompe kura na o be fa to aso wo ho the customer papa bi aba o be to aso wo ho na papa be ye den e be to aso wo ho ma yen na kakra eye dompe no kura no o be to aso eye den e di nkola e go free Nkola ifeli e ba se o se onyehwe Bebre about say anything because so person will grow your papa. First of all, you deal with education first. You give everybody chance to be in school. Obama be a chance I'm an school. Until na papa ni yesa one failure akola bia. Wo de on ba ye. What you want himself free education, it was correct. What that dan krofa can say magun krofa sum. Every aka tell me say then na school no kura no ntimi ye. Dia na ya ntimi ye no. Bomodi ya na ye wate. Esa ntimi ye mane ye. Esa ntimi ye na wo ye. Me dan touchline na wonam na. Se se wo de tax akoto amanfo sika so. Dollar account say sika na ye odia. Omo no na papa say sika no. Mahama. Bonnie Van Dam.
Chirawajo mame ewo comment section. How you Penyah Block Media, Accra.